welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is B.fleye Beauty, and today we're gonna do a haul and maybe a small little tutorial using some of the products to get this look. So I wanted to take you through a few things that I have purchased recently. I got a small Ulta haul, a small Glossier haul, and then I wanted to share with you some things that my aunt has sent me recently. She sent me a couple of different boxes. She's kind of like my own little Ipsy. I've been using Etsy so much. Like my own little Ipsy bag. Anyway, let's start with Glossier. So these are things that some of them that I've used before, some that I've been wanting to try, and one of them is the Perfecting Skin Tint. I just wanted to get it in a darker color. So this is in G10. It is a tiny bit too dark, but because of how thin it is, which I personally love, the color works just fine. I could go down a color as well, and I could mix colors. Originally, they did not have a lot of shades. I think they had 4 shades, and the lightest and the one up actually were too light for me. So also, when you have something as liquidy as this, if you get something too light, it kind of exacerbates the lightness. I don't know if that makes sense. But this is very liquidy, very liquidy. Probably I would say 99% of people hate this. I happen to adore it. I have a couple of friends that this is their go-to. I just love it. I love it so much because I hate anything on my skin, to be honest. Even my favorite CC BB creams, I can't wait to take off at the end of the day. Even though they feel light, even though they barely feel like anything, this just feels like a little light lotion. It doesn't really cover much. It really just kind of cancels some redness. So if that is not what you were looking for, this is definitely not for you. It is truly what the name says, which is a tint. It's like a tint of liquid. I think people go into this thinking it's going to be a BB cream, and it is not. So I mainly got this to get a new color. Now, something I haven't used before is the Stretch Concealer, and I got this one in G11. This is stunning. If you have dry skin, this is a must try. It is very emollient, so I have to set my under eyes if I'm gonna wear a mask that day, or if I'm gonna do anything intricate with my eye look, or it will bleed. That is just my skin. I love it anyway. I'm wearing it right now. I think it's stunning. It works beautifully as kind of a light foundation, touching up here and there. Highly recommend, again, especially if you have dry skin. If you have oily skin, you might not like it depending on what kind of skin look you like. I like a very glowy, natural look. Stunning. Now it's not a light, it is more of a light coverage. I would say it's light to medium coverage. It is not gonna cover too much of a dark circle. And you have to be careful that you do get something that's not too light. Again, kind of goes the same thing. If it's a lighter coverage and it's too light of a color, on top of that, it can kind of highlight the bad instead of covering the bad, if that makes any sense. So be careful of the color that you get. The website is actually phenomenal. One of the best makeup websites. Gives you a lot of ways to look for your color, and I can say that I pretty much got spot on what I needed. The last thing I got from Glossier was another one of their cloud paints. I would say this is top 3 favorite liquid blush ever, liquid cream blush. This will last you a lifetime, and I wanted the orange one. Orange is one of my favorite things to wear on my face, and this one is in Dawn, and you can see here, and you will see later on just how orange it is, but it's stunning. If you've not tried the cloud paint, highly recommend. This is what I purchased though, for just the color difference, right? Or a new tone. I've always loved this formula. Okay, I picked up another one of the e.l.f. Putty Blushes, getting into something that's not Glossier. I love the Putty Blushes, and I was talking about in my fall video how I wanted more rusty tones, and so I do have like the bright coral blush, which I love, but I wanted something to take me into fall. This is insanely gorgeous. This is one of the best. Oh, guys, it's so pretty. I can't even tell you what color this is because they are stupid and they just put the, couldn't tell you, but let me swatch it. Beautiful, rusty, like a rusty brown, I don't know. It's really pretty. Really nice to use like well, it's a trend right now, but I've always thought it looked really pretty, is you kind of come here up and over the nose onto the other cheek. Great color for that because it looks kind of like a burnt tone. You'll see if I put that on today, but it's, guys, highly recommend if you like that color, but you have to like a putty blush, and I really like that formula because it works well with more oily skin and tends to stay pretty well. What else did I get? Oh, I also got from this was like part of my Ulta haul, the Cerave Ultralight Moisturizing Lotion. I just re-upped on that, so that's not new to me, just, you know, getting something else that I ran out of. I got 2 new Essence blushes from the recommendation of Jessica Braun. Wow, cannot think to save my life. I got one in Bespoke, which is almost a bronzer color. It's a little bit more of a rusty, like same kind of color family as this. This one's a little bit more red, this is a little bit more brown or mauve. Stunning, stunning. Ooh, and then just the formula on this, it's not a satin, but it's a satin. It's really soft, blendable, like all the things that the YouTubers say, that's what this is. And I think they were like $3 or $4 and then on sale for $2. So I got this one. And then I also got this like light pinky color in Befitting. And this is more of a mauvey pink. So all of these blushes really are great for fall and winter. You can wear whatever color you want whenever you want, but I was really feeling these fall warm cozy tones, and they fit that. Along with that, I got some lipsticks in the same kind of colors. Maybelline Matte Ink has these dark brown, like they have these little collections, right? So they'll have like a red collection and a nude collection. Well, this nude collection, I can only find on the Maybelline website. So I got 2 from Ulta, and then the darker colors that I only found on the Maybelline website, I'm waiting to find somewhere else. And then if I have to, I'll get it from the website. But I got 2 brownie, pinky tones. One is Amazonian and one is Seductress. And if you didn't know, this is one of my favorite formulas. So Seductress is the more pinky one, and then Amazonian is a little bit more orange or a yellow. So that's Seductress and that's Amazonian. Really pretty to wear together as well. These just last beautifully. I might regret wearing this to school, but we shall see. You know, masking up and everything. And then I got my last things from Ulta happened to be some palettes that I was looking to kind of redo my kit. Not redo, but there's some shadows that have broken and they're just kind of ashy on people that are not my skin tone, and so I wanted to kind of re-up. I've actually been getting some requests for more color on the eyes, and so I just really wanted to create a palette that has those. And so one of the things I wanted to put in there was like greens and mauves and purples, and so I purchased the Tinkerbell palette from ColourPop. You guys, this palette is stunning. Stunning. If you love Tinkerbell, if you love ColourPop, if you need some color in your life in general, this is beautiful. Beautiful. Look at this. Wow. I can't stop staring at it. So it goes deep, it goes bright, it goes light, it's got shimmers, it's got mattes, there's no pressed glitter in here. And then you also have some mauvey tones like this, way unexpected. Like that's this tone here. So I'll give you a couple swatches. Oops, let's put that mirror in your face. That's smart, right? So it's almost like a brownie mauve, really cool. This one in Sleep, it's this matte green. It's almost like a neon mint. Ooh, man, it's beautiful. Okay, I'll do one more. And then let's do Neverland, which is this dark green shimmer. There's just a lot of variety in this little palette, and the pigment's stunning. You know, ColourPop pretty much is great pigment for an affordable price. There's some hits and misses in there, but this one is definitely a hit. Highly recommend this. Most of these will be going in my kit, but I might keep a couple for myself. And then the last thing I got from Ulta is another ColourPop palette, and that is the Lust for Dusk. And these are smaller pans. I've noticed with other people saying as well that the collab palettes tend to have the bigger round pans. This is the more traditional small. And this gives me some warmth, some cool tones, and some mauve tones. So this is just really, really beautiful. And again, no pressed glitters. I did not want pressed glitters. These are all going in my kit. And so I will be depotting these. I think I might also want to get the taupe palette, the small taupe palette, to add that in, but we'll see. I'll do a video of me redoing my shadows in my kit, and we'll see what's missing. I also have some Natasha Denona in there and stuff, so I really need to get in and look at those. But that was my Ulta haul and my Glossier haul. And then I'm going to show you what my aunt has sent me recently. She sent me the Nars Laguna bronzer, which I'd never tried, and I love it. I love it. This color is perfect for my skin tone. Love, love, love. I've been using it quite a bit. I just hate how small the pan is. I know it's a mini, which really, this mini should probably last me my whole life. It's just hard to get a brush in there because I like a really big blush and bronzer brush. Blush and bronzer brush. Wow, say that 10 times fast. Anyway, highly recommend this if you haven't tried that. So loving that so far. I haven't worn this yet because I don't wear lipstick as much right now because of the mask, unless it's like a long stay one like what I'm wearing right now. This is the, is this Nars or? So I like these Nars lipsticks because they have the little magnetic closure. So this one is in a purple and it's called Kate, which if you know me, you know I love a purple lip. And I love these Audacious, I think it's called Audacious. I love this formula. Nars has some beautiful stuff. They're not really in the mix too much right now, but I do think that they have beautiful products, depending on which one you go to, but their lip products actually are pretty stunning. She sent me the Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek. This one is in Work. I don't really like this lip and cheek formula. I like the bronzer formula, but I mean, the color is pretty. I'm gonna try it one more time, but I'm not sure that I'm gonna keep this. This might go into my donate bag. I do like that it rolls down. And I do think that if you wanna try any of these, the minis will last you again forever. It's kind of like the Glossier Cloud Paints. This, even in the bronzer, will last a lifetime. No need to get the full size. All right, she sent me an Odin's Eye Norns Mesmerizer highlighter. I don't think I like this, and I'm guessing she sent it to me because she doesn't like it either. It's just super glittery, like it's beautiful, and I think I just need to use it a little bit more. So if you've used this and gotten some success out of it, let me know. I mean, the actual tone is really cool because it's got, let me see, it's got a little bit of a duochrome to it. It's right here. It's got a little bit of a pink shift, which, I mean, it's stunning, but it's just very glittery, like the glitter kind of falls. So I don't know if I'm not using it correctly or what, but I'm not really even using highlighter right now, and I don't know why. I'm just not drawn to it. So this needs to still be used some more to see what I think about it. And then she sent me just some leftover Natasha Denona shadows, which will be going in my kit. Look at that mustard. Oh my God, so beautiful. I'm pumped to redo my kit shadow palette with my individuals. And then she sent me, I don't know if this is from the Zendo or from other, maybe it is the Zendo, but all these warm tones will be going in my kit. Stunning, stunning. And I like that these kind of get a little deeper on the eye so that they can work for all skin tones. So that's my haul, guys. Let me know if you have any of these things, what you like, what you don't, if there's anything in here that you're like, oh, I have to try that. And let's do a quick tutorial with some of the things I got. Okay, so let's use some of these things that I got. These, like I've already said, a lot of these things I have purchased before. They might be in a new color or a new shade. I'm gonna start with the Glossier Perfecting Skin Tint. Most people hate this. I love it so much because I really hate anything on my face, but this just kind of counteracts the redness and just the tiniest bit of coverage. And I just really love it. And the first one I got was a little too light. This one's a little too dark, but because it is such a light coverage, it blends right in. So I would say if you do try this, go a little darker than maybe you would think. Because when something is super light coverage and too light for your skin tone, it makes you look kind of death-like. All right, so I put about half the amount I would normally put on of this just to kind of boost up the skin. Let's see, do I want, we'll go ahead and use the Glossier Stretch Concealer. I have been mixing this in with other things, but this is gorgeous as a light coverage, even kind of blended out into a foundation. If you have drier skin, guaranteed you will love this. As you know, I have very oily skin and I still love this. Now, when I wear a mask all day, is it the best thing for me? No. Do I wear it anyway? Yes. And I do think that this is a great color for me. It looks a little bit light, but on days when I need a little bit more coverage, I just add a little bit of a darker color in and then use that to kind of go around any blemishes as well, because this is not necessarily the concealer that I would put on a blemish, especially like a hardcore one that I might have right now. So I'm gonna put a little dot of the e.l.f. Hydro Camo Concealer, just to kind of deepen it up a little bit, and then just a little bit around some blemishes. It's weird, I've been getting acne around my eyes, which I find really interesting, and it is because of the mask, but it's weird because the mask doesn't even hit there, but it's just where like all my sweat hits. Very interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna blend all this in, and then we will go ahead and set the eye area. On a day when I don't really have to wear a mask, I might not always set, but man, I'm an oily girl, and then this is a very emollient concealer. Again, if you have more dry skin, highly recommend, especially if you don't want super hardcore full coverage. I'm gonna turn my fan on. So I don't know if you can see how gorgeous this skin is. Whew. I really don't want to set it, but again, we gots to. I'm not, ooh, I kind of want to put, I don't know if you guys have this, but I always have one eye that's a little bit more, it just needs a little bit more coverage. So I'm going to dab a little bit more on this side, and then we will set the eye and go into some cream blush. And I have two, and I don't know which one I want to use. Maybe I'll mix them together. Okay, time for blush. So we have the two powder blushes and we have the two cream blushes. I actually think I want to do one cream and one powder. I'm really feeling more of that burnt tone. I don't know if you guys watched my fall Shop My Stash and colors I'm wanting. I just really am loving these rusty tones, which I always have to be careful with. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Glossier, this new one in Dawn. It's very orange, which I love. And then I'll put a little bit on my lips as well. So I like to just take it on my hand. Look how beautiful that is. Just do a little tappy tap. And in the mask, I like to do more of a higher kind of blush draping situation so you can see it. When I'm not wearing the mask, I've been liking putting it kind of across the nose here. Really, really pretty. I love blush so much, so I'm trying to play with different ways of wearing it that I wouldn't normally wear. And those are the two ways I've been really loving lately. It's hard because I just want to put it everywhere. And then I will take the little extra pieces and put that on my lip, and then we will top that with some powder as well. So I'm gonna go over this to blend it in just a little bit with my foundation concealer blending brush, and I just tap the edges especially, and then I do go over all of the parts, but definitely the edges. All right, oh gosh, my skin looks amazing. I had to just, you know. All right, and keeping with that burnt or more rusty theme, I'm gonna use the Essence Powder Blush in Bespoke. So this was recommended to me. This is actually kind of a bronzer tone. It's definitely a burnt bronzer, which I really, really like, because that's the color that I turn in the sun. So I'm gonna focus this mostly around the corner, and then I will take the leftover and come towards the nose. So the heavier color will go up near the eye and the high points of the cheek, right? Because we're doing more of a draping situation. So instead of the color being here and going up, right, the most color is here. And then we will blend that in, just like always, with our powder brush. I think I'm just gonna use one of these Tinkerbell colors and do kind of the wash on the inner corner, and then just do a little gloss on my lips. So, all right, I'm gonna take this really teeny tiny brush, and I think I want to go into this gold, honestly. It's called Small Fairy. It's this color right here at the top. And again, this really, a lot of these colors are for my kit. So these are gonna be a little bit more subtle than what I would normally wear. Still beautiful, still metallic, still shiny, but definitely more subtle than what I would get from like an indie shadow. But these are stunning, stunning, stunning. I don't know if you can see that at all. I'm gonna do my brows and mascara and be right back. Okay, so I did my brows, my lashes, and then powdered a little bit in some really oily areas, and I forgot I got new lipsticks. So I'm going to use, yeah, I really want to use the darker of the two. You guys let me know if this is too brown. I've worn it once before. Is it too, not too brown, is it too yellow brown for my skin tone? This one is the Maybelline Matte Ink in Amazonian. Oh, look, oh, so pretty. Oh, that is stunning. Okay, let's zoom out. Okay, so this is the final look with my new things. Let me know down below what you think. Please leave me a comment. It helps my videos and it helps my channel so, so much. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.